Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So this unit right here just got an EZA. This is the free-to-play Tech Supreme Kai, and I am really impressed with what they did with this unit, man. This is a free-to-play unit that looks to me as though they're actually going to be fairly solid. The one thing is that I think for this unit to look really good, they are going to be restricted just to the Realm of Gods team, but I really don't think that's an issue. I think that's a good way for them to power balance and make these free-to-play characters relevant, right? Because it's very clear in how Dokkan has operated for years that they feel much more comfortable making like a free-to-play unit ridiculously good if they're heavily restricted either towards a situation or a team. And, you know, this unit getting 1 key and 30% attack and defense per Realm of Gods category ally on the team is big. Dude, they get a key per Realm of Gods category ally. So, like, on a full Realm of Gods team, they don't even need key to super attack. And they're supporting as well. They give super class allies 1 key and 20% attack and defense. And they guard. Like, they're just doing so much, dude. So, alright, let's go ahead and see. We're going to start out on the Majin Buu Saga team. We have 2 Realm of Gods category allies here. Again, they get 30% attack and defense per Realm of God category ally. I just wanted to see one run where we see what they look like without all the buffs from Realm of Gods, and then we'll do one where we do have the buffs from a full Realm of God team, right? Link set is Telekinesis, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Master of Magic, Godly Power, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. Those are Supreme Kai's links. On his super attack effect, he does give super class allies 30% attack and defense for 1 turn. Typically, I see that buff, and it's not like the defense. A unit giving the rest of the rotation defense is really sick, but a lot of times these characters aren't like actually like definitive slot 1 units where you could really take advantage of it. But Supreme Kai here guards if he's the first attacker in the turn. And you get 15% HP regen if he gets hit. So he's guarding in slot 1, HP regenning and increasing the entire rotation's defense. And he's a support as well. This unit to me seems like really good. Like I'm actually like blown away because he also has no competition, right? It's not like there's any other, his defense was lowered right there, damn it. But it's not like there's any other options. Like, the only other Supreme Kai that exists is just the SSR of the Kibito Kai TUR. That's it. Okay, so again, remember, his defense was just lowered. So, on the next turn that we see him, he's still going to have that defensive debuff. That's always, damn it, that's always real annoying when some of these bosses do that, right? They have that defensive debuff. So we're not really going to be able to take into account his defense next turn. But yeah, I think this unit is going to be very good. 1 more buff for Realm of Gods. Realm of Gods really could use it because despite the fact that Realm of Gods, I mean, had a celebration very heavily centered on it, basically with, you know, the 6-year anniversary, you know, having Int UI Goku's EZA, AGL LR UI Goku, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, Physical UI Goku's EZA. We had just a huge buff for the Realm of Gods teams from all those characters. But outside of that, I mean, we've only gotten a few scattered units. I mean, we just got Weirus, who is also really good. But, like, God Trunks is not a unit that you can use on Realm of Gods. Meki Kabura is good, but, you know, he's more so, like, the villain side of things. I don't know. You could rock Meki Kabura, I guess. But the thing is, he does need a Big Bad Boss's character to really pair with him. Or at least it'll help. And all the other Big Bad Boss's characters on Realm of Gods have now aged. They're not really that good, right? So it's like we just have gotten like very small, sort of scattered Realm of Gods releases. Okay, we're actually going to struggle for key right here. You know, a lot of people have asked me, like, oh, Truth, how come you never use AGL West Kai? Despite the fact that she is a support type unit, right? She's giving 40% attack and defense to Realm of Gods. Why do I not use her? Because she doesn't give key. I feel like key is such an important aspect of support type units, and she's not giving any key, so that's kind of leaving an issue for us right here. We're actually going to miss the super attack. I'm going to have to use a key up item right here. Very unfortunate. Again, on an actual proper setup for the Supreme Kai, Realm of Gods team, you're not going to need to do this. But again, the first run, I just wanted to show what it looks like when we're not on Realm of Gods. And then after this, we'll go to a Realm of Gods team. But I feel like this Supreme Kai, he can be used in difficult content. As long as you use him in slot 1, you mostly have a super class team, so you can take advantage of his support buff, as support buff from his passive, as well as a support buff from his super attack effect, and his healing. You take advantage of all that by putting him in slot 1, and I think he's actually going to be a fairly good character, especially if we could take advantage of the fact that he has the Cold Judgment link, 25% defense on top of everything else he's doing with his guard in slot 1. I think this Supreme Kai is going to look really good. So let's go ahead and move over to the Realm of Gods team now and take a look at how good Supreme Kai looks over there. All right, guys, so here we are in a Realm of Gods team, and we got like we got the ideal setup. Yeah. This is crazy. This is exactly the turn I was looking for. Here's the thing about Supreme Kai and Supreme Opie of Time. They got a lot of links together. We have everything activated except for Supreme Power. Supreme Power, remember, is basically... I mean, you can kind of think of it as the Majin Buu Saga link, I guess, sort of, right? So we have that, which is pretty good. With Cold Judgment, and, you know, we're getting support from Supreme Opie and Gowasu and Zamasu. Supreme Kai is at 200k defense. He is guarding as well. So... he, like, in this situation, it's like Supreme Kai's tanking against, like, the gods of the Gathering of the God of Destruction event. He's tanking against, like, you know, legendary GT event, Goku's Dragon Fist and shit like that. Like, Supreme Kai's looking good right here. And then, remember, he does the super attack. He's giving 30% defense the entire rotation. That includes himself. So he's going to get even more defense after he super attacks. And... from his passive, he's giving super class allies 1 key and 20% attack and defense. And the piece of shit is also healing. If he gets hit, he gets 15% HP at the end of turn in which attack was received. I am really impressed with this Supreme Kai, man. I could see myself 2.8 with the amount of defensive utility he's bringing to the table. I'm taking that all day, dude. This is a free-to-play EZA character. This is not a summonable unit. Are you kidding me? He got his attack debuffed. Whatever. God damn it. Are you kidding me? The first run, we get our goddamn defense lowered by Kid Buu. Now we do this and we get our attack lowered by Paragus, man. What is this? I think we'll probably we'll do at least one more quick run after this. I mean, that was the golden rotation I wanted to see. We could probably get a little bit more attack power from a different rotation, but still, again, that was fairly impressive. 2.8 million while positively impacting the rest of the rotation, giving the rest of the rotation defense, having guard. Again, if you're running a Realm of God team, this Supreme Kai is a real option. One thing I would say is he's definitely not going to work the greatest with, like, a lot of the Saiyan characters. That's the only thing about it, right? Like, you know, like Gogeta, Vegito, you know, Vegeta, Goku, all these characters. You know, hopefully, Super Saiyan God Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero coming up. Am I right? All right, guys? Yeah, man. So, like, Supreme Kai's not going to work the greatest with them, but he is still supporting them, right? You know, he's still giving them the support buff from his passive, as well as his super attack effect, so he can make it work. And he's giving key support. It's only one key support, but how many times have you guys heard me look at a unit's kit, maybe they're a bit wonky, and I'm like, yeah, it's good, but, you know, what if they just gave, like, 1 or 2 key or something like that? Well, guess what? Supreme Kai does that, man! This is what Supreme Kai is what I'm always asking for. This is it, man. I literally... when I was breaking his info down the other night, I saw his super attack effect, and I'm like, you know, this defense increase of 1 turn, like it's usually ass, because it's not units you're going to run in slot 1. And then I look at his passive, he's like, oh, he guards in slot 1. Okay, well, never mind. I guess that boy's going to be pretty good. Okay, yeah, let's... All right, so we took a look at our boy Supreme Kai right here. Actually, we could do one more turn. Well, I mean, who's on the next rotation? It's we're gonna have the... Do they have Supreme Power? They do. We can get all 7 links activated for Supreme Kai in this next turn. That'll be pretty good. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's see Supreme Kai with all 7 links activated. We're not going to have his guard active on this next turn, but we'll be able to see him with all of his links to potentially see what our boy could do. He's going to be over a 3 million attack stat. Remember, Supreme Power is really quite good. I mean, it's given 10% attack and defense. You know, so Supreme Power is definitely a strong link that can, you know, really have a powerful effect, right? By the way, I'm running this Dragon Ball Super Broly unit. Can you believe we still have not gotten another unit of him? Like, it's insanity. Like, dude, 7th anniversary, he's got to be part of it, right? Like, there's no way. Like, hello? I feel like that's a pretty marketable character we're looking at right there. Like, Dragon Ball, they really said, yo, dog, what if we brought back Broly? How sick would that be, right? You know, and then they're like, okay, cool. See ya! He's never coming back again! Like, I know he's in Dragon Ball Super Superhero, but, dude, he's gonna be in, like, one scene of the movie or something, right? Like, that's what's gonna happen. Alright, so here we go. All 7 links activated. 184k defense right there. This boy is about to cook. Broly actually could still do damage to him, though, because he's not gonna guard. Dude, it's gonna be so hilarious. What if Broly supers right at the start? And then, like, we die in the Dokkan event because I put Supreme Kai in slot 2. That'd be hilarious. All right, so here's Supreme Kai. Over a 3 million attack stat. Honestly, that's good. I feel like we've seen what we needed to see. This boy is good. I like this Supreme Kai unit, man. Guarding, healing, supporting a lot. Again, we're going to take damage from this because Broly massively lowers defense. But if we were in slot 1, we'd be good. So, there we go. Let me know what you guys think of the boy Supreme Kai. Wow, he still took double digits even after he got his defense lowered. Okay. But yeah, I think this guy as a he's a free-to-play EZA, dude. I don't know what it was, but these 3 EZAs that came out together, the Gohan and Videl, the Supreme Kai, and then the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 exchange unit, all 3 of them are really quite good, and I think really impressive, actually. Alright, guys, this is Watchers of the Cosmos, Supreme Kai. One thing to note is that this unit is only just Supreme Kai. I've always felt like this should be the Supreme Kais, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter since there's no, like, really relevant Supreme Kai besides this unit, right? His leader skill is Realm of Gods category key 3 and 77% of stats. Also gives Tech type key 3 and 50% of stats. His super attack is the Supreme Kai's Hyper Dance, which does supreme damage to the enemy and raises superclass allies' attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. Typically, that defensive effect for all allies doesn't really, you know, excite me too much because characters usually aren't good enough to rock in slot 1. But Supreme Kai, if you're going to use him, you want him in slot 1. So that buff is going to apply to the whole team, which is really nice. I do actually like that quite a bit, right? I think it's going to be a nice, handy little ability that Supreme Kai is going to have right there. His passive skill, Best Course of Action, gives him 1 key and 30% attack and defense per Realm of God category ally in the team. Then he gives superclass allies 1 key and 20% attack and defense. I love that. The stat buff is not too high, right? It's not like, you know, obviously it would be better if it was like 30% or something like that. But the fact that they gave him the key as well, I love, right? Again, the support buffs are good. It could be 60%, whatever. I still like my supports giving key and stats, ideally. I would rather take a support unit giving 3 key and 30% attack and defense than like just like a raw 50% attack and defensive buff. Definitely. I feel like in difficult content, I feel like whatever algorithm they have for orbs, it spits out worse orbs for you in difficult content. So the key supports are very, very handy for sure. Then Supreme Kai guards all attacks within the same turn as the first attacker in a turn. It activates before he attacks, so he's good to go there. Don't have to worry about that. And then he recovers 15% HP at the end of the turn in which attack was received. Just lovely. Magnificent. This is actually one of the best free-to-play units in the game. Definitely. Link set is Telekinesis, Solid Support, Cold Judgment, Master of Magic, Godly Power, Supreme Power, and Shattering the Limit. 12 key multiplier is 140%, which we expect. In terms of EZAs, there's not an EZA Supreme Kai is going to help you get Zenny with. And then finally, he's only on a couple of category teams, which typically would be unfortunate. But, I mean, he's restricted to the Realm of Gods team anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right, Realm of Gods, he's going to be great, but you're definitely not going to run him on Buu Saga, and you're not going to run him on the Patara team either. So, let me know what you guys think of this Tech Supreme Kai EZA. Outstanding unit. Really, really incredible unit. I like this guy an awful lot. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.